Ojo, ani, Laura Nadishnikas, Aamjiwnaang Nadojaba, Makwadodam, Anishinaabe Kwayandao. My name is Laura, and I'm the post-secondary counselor. And today I've been asked to share a little bit of information about the importance of IEPs in post-secondary education. So the acronym IEP stands for Individual Education Plan. And what that means is it is a written plan that describes special education programs, accommodations, and services that an academic institution will provide for a student. IEPs are based on thorough assessments of students' strengths, needs, and ability to learn and demonstrate learning. Once your assessment is complete, your academic institution determines whether or not you will qualify for an IEP and what types of accommodations your IEP will entail. There are a number of accommodations and or modifications that could be offered to you as a post-secondary student depending on the results of your assessment. A few examples of accommodations may be scheduled breaks, preferential sitting, peer note-taking, course load reductions, extra time for tests, and the permission to obtain special software should you need it for your computer. And our program would be able to cover those costs provided it was indicated in the IEP. So although you cannot transfer your IEP directly from your secondary institution to the post-secondary institutions offer accommodations similar to those in high school for students with certain functional limitations. To qualify for accommodations at your post-secondary institution, you will need to contact the accessibility department and provide the appropriate documentation. Generally, you will begin the process of setting up accommodations with your post-secondary institution once you receive your post-secondary student number. Oftentimes, assessments are asked to be performed again, only so that they can be updated so that you can get a more clear assessment of the needs that you'll be required to have to be successful at the post-secondary level. It is important to register for accommodations before your semester begins, however, because oftentimes there's a long wait once you start school in September, and of course then the accommodations that are granted cannot be retroactively applied to completed tests and or assignments. Many schools have deadlines that you must register for accommodations by in order for them to be applied to your given exam period. It's also important to note that your post-secondary institutions require that your assessment be current. So if you have any questions related to accommodations, you should contact your post-secondary institution accessibility department directly. And also please note that should some assessments cost money, we at Aamjiwnaang Post-Secondary, we would be willing to assist with those costs, even if the post-secondary institution assists as well. So we want to make sure that you have all the assessments completed, and we certainly don't want you to pay out of pocket. So if you need assistance, do not hesitate to contact the post-secondary department at Aamjiwnaang First Nation. Coming into post-secondary, oftentimes you may not have an IEP that follows you from high school. So you can certainly you can get assessed through the Accessibility Center. And some of the reasons for getting accommodations, it could be for learning disabilities, it could be for medical disabilities, ADHD, mental health diagnoses, autism spectrum disorders, or other related mental health diagnoses. If you feel that you need to be assessed or receive an updated assessment, please contact us at Aamjiwnaang Post-Secondary, and we will be more than happy to assist you with those costs for the assessments. The post-secondary department at Aamjiwnaang First Nation wishes you all the success moving into post-secondary. And we just really, really want to reinforce the fact that if you are on an IEP, that it's nothing to be ashamed of, and that we want to ensure that you are successful in post-secondary. And so for that, please follow through, speak to your counselor, and that would be me, and we can make sure that you have all the resources and supports necessary for you to have a fantastic time at college or university. Miigwech.